Hey, Paul Myers, Clark Communications. Hey, I wanted to come on today and talk a little bit about 5 SEO strategies for local businesses. Now, these are very simple and easy, but if you're a local business, you're going to want to implement them as soon as you can. And the first one, let me just kind of share my screen. Give me a second. First one is going to be your Google My Business listing. So let me just take a look at that. Right here is when you search for your business online, you have what they call a map pack, or 3 spots where your local business could get profiled in. But in order for that to happen, you've got to set up a free Google business profile. So you just Google business profile and go ahead and fill out the information, and then you will have a profile. Now you're going to want to optimize that profile with accurate information. So make sure your business name, address, and phone number, otherwise known as your NAP, your name, address, and phone number, are consistent across all your platforms, including your Google business listing. Make sure you include relevant categories, your business hours, and any other pertinent information. Make sure you fill out the Google business profile as completely as you possibly can. The more information, the better. Add high quality photos. So if you're a home services business and you're going into different areas, residential homes, you could technically take pictures of the equipment. I would be sensitive, just the equipment, and post those photos online. Before and afters work really well. Storefront, your products, your services, and regularly update these photos. Super important because they do show up when people search. Another thing you want to do on this Google business profile is encourage and respond to reviews. So you can ask satisfied customers to leave positive reviews, and then always respond to those reviews, both positive and negative. Always keep it in a professional manner, but always respond. So that's kind of tip number 1. Tip number 2 is, and let's just stop this screen share for a second. I want to show you another tab. And this one is going to be, okay, we should be able to see that now. This one's going to be optimized for mobile. So the majority of local searches occur on mobile devices. So your website must be responsive, which means it should look and function well on mobile devices. So if you checked your website lately, I know we probably don't do this, but you should check your website on desktop, but also check it on mobile and make sure everything looks good, okay? You can also just Google page speed insights, and then you can put your URL in here, and you can test out your speeds on mobile and on desktop. And of course, if you have a slow website load on mobile, you're going to lose a lot of potential buyers. That's called a high bounce rate, and you're going to lose them. So you want to make sure that your site is fast and optimal, and this is a great place for you to check that, okay? Let's try this one now. Give me 1 second. So this is for the next biggest thing is creating local content. So you can develop local content. This is an article here from searchengineland.com, and it talks about how to create local content that builds trust and drives sales. So you could build a local content that would be very relevant to your local audience. That can be in the form of blog posts, local events, anything about your business that you think would be relevant, and make sure you use local keywords. For instance, if you run a coffee shop, articles about best coffee or different types of coffee or any coffee events you have might be some great blog content. Another topic would be local link building, and let's take a look at that. Let me just stop this one. Sorry, I just need to switch between a bunch of different screens. So another article here from neilpatel.com talks about link building for local SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. And there's a bunch of different strategies on it. But did you know if you joined your local chamber of commerce? So here we have North Bay Chamber of Commerce. And I believe still, if you join them, they're very inexpensive. You'll also get a backlink from their website to your website. So they might link on your website. They might say something like, hey, welcome new member, Joe's Automotive. And Joe's Automotive is linked from their website to your website. That's a backlink. That's starting your backlinking process. And that's crucial for SEO and local search. So you want to engage in any sort of local partnerships, sponsorships, collaborations, join local associations. These can all offer valuable backlinks. Okay, super, super important. And then finally, the last thing I wanted to kind of talk to you about, and let me see if I can pull that up, is what is on-page SEO? So you have on-page SEO and you have off-page SEO. On-page SEO is all the things that you're going to do right on your website, from your H1 title tag to your H2 tag to maybe your H3 FAQ tag to your keywords. All of that forms on-page SEO. You really want to make sure that you also have your name, address, and phone number. They're consistent across all platforms, and it should also be in the footer of your website. You want to make sure you're integrating city or regional keywords naturally into your site's meta tags. URL structure, header tags, and content should all contain that. And once you develop your Google Business Profile, that's free, you should embed that on the bottom of your homepage of your website. So you have your website, all your content, and along the bottom is your Google Business Profile map. It'll look like just a regular Google map, but it's hyperlinked from Google to your website and back again. And that also helps for trust and authority with your website. So those are some little things that you can do for the top, I say, 5 SEO strategies for your local business. It's not difficult. It just requires a bit of time, a bit of thought, a bit of effort. But if you deploy those 5 strategies, it'll help you bring in more revenue. So I know you don't want to do these things to have those things. You want the result that those things can bring. So by doing these little things to your website, it will bring in more traffic, which hopefully turns into more revenue, more money in the drawer, so you can do the things that you want to do. Okay, everybody have a great day. Thanks. Bye.